Closing a door, either large or small, is an activity that we make several dozen times a day, at home, at work, or when traveling. This is facilitated by various types of locks and hinges, and how the closing systems used in the industry look like. Those used in power supply and server cabinets and production halls, in the railway sector or in telecommunication must be characterized by high quality and robustness, and be resilient to vibrations, static and dynamic loads, fire and corrosion. Some of them must be adapted to contact with food or aggressive substances. We will visit the factory RST Roztocze in Tomaszów-Lubelski to see how they are manufactured. It is one of the leading manufacturers of industrial locking solutions in Europe. The facility manufactures both standard hinges, lever locks and cam locks, as well as specialized compression, pressure and anti-panic locks. A typical lock consists of a body, an insert, a cam and a half-profile cylinder. The number of potential solutions is enormous, as there is about 10,000 different types of hinges and locks alone. Apart from functionalities, also the design becomes an increasingly important aspect. Each new design is drawn up at the Research and Development Department. First, product prototypes are created. Before they are launched into the market, new products undergo tests in the laboratory. They include metallographic tests. Mechanical properties are tested on the strength testing machine or the torque moment testing machine. The tests also include verification of the degree of protection, IP, i.e. the lock tightness. Aging, environmental and salt spray chambers are used to simulate the environmental conditions in which products will be used. Our visit to the plant starts at the tool shop. This is a place where new designs of molds for pressure casting of zinc alloys and molds for injection molding of plastic components are constructed. Furthermore, tools for machining and turning on mechanical and eccentric presses are also created here. Precision, selection of appropriate materials and quality of tools are of importance, as they are decisive for the shape and life of the tool. Mold components are prepared, e.g. on 3 and 5-axis CNC milling machines, and EDM and wire cutting machines which cut out precise shapes in the material, supported by sophisticated software for design and simulations. Heat treatment in the shielding gas atmosphere ensures required hardness of the tools and increases their durability. Now that the tools are ready, it's time to start production. At the beginning, we visit the zinc alloy casting department. Metal ingots are melted in the crucible of the pressure casting machine at 420 degrees Celsius. The melted zinc alloy is then injected into a mold. After cooling, a detail is taken by a robot and placed on a belt conveyor. At this station, the robot picks threaded pins that will become part of a hinge and places them in a mold. The pins are covered with zinc alloy. After opening of the mold, the robot picks the hinge up. The pouring system is cut out and put back into the crucible. Nothing is wasted here. The castings undergo abrasive machining, and finally openings or threads are made in them. Now let's take a look at 300-ton cutting presses. The material, unwound from a roll, is automatically fed onto the progressive stamping machine. Apart from cutting a detail out, the presses are also used for bending and embossing, with simultaneous threading of openings in the hinge, and all this due to complex multi-stage tools. And here we see injection molding machines for plastics. Here, components of locks and hinges are manufactured. Liquid plastic is injected into a mold to obtain a required shape. To ensure the effective tightness of locks, a 2-component pouring machine for PUR-type sealants is used. Some details are cut out of metal sheets using the laser cutting method. Further operations, like bending, are performed on press brakes. Now we are going to visit the machining department, where lock components like pins, bushes, housings or nuts are produced from a bar. Here also milling operations are performed and markings are engraved on the body to show a direction for the lock turning. The machining centres are used to manufacture, e.g. lock bodies. Some of the manufactured parts require additional surface treatment and giving it a required texture. Here also the robot's assistance is indispensable. Parts are then powder coated. The entire RAL pad is available, but the most frequently selected colours are black and grey. Now it is time to put the finished components together. Locks are assembled together on 50 stations. Here we can see how the body is assembled with a cylinder and a key is added. The cam can be made of metal or plastic. And here is the specialty of the plant: assembling of a hinge for fast disassembly of a door, patented by RST Roztocze, and locks with a 2-step pressure. Finished locks and hinges undergo an inspection at the quality department, because what can be smoothly closed should also smoothly open.